Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a star-studded battle for you. In this corner, weighing a 7.5 ounces, trying to hold on to its title, you have the original Americano. And in this corner, weighing a bulky 8 ounces, trying to take this title from this beautiful dynasty here, you have the one and only Americano Perfecto. These two have been talking shit for far too long. It's trying to duke it out and see which one wins. Let's get ready to stumble! Now, in my opinion, when it comes to these two cocktails, it is not fair to be calling one that came after the original the Perfecto. Like, in my opinion, the original should be the Perfecto. That's why it's lasted the test of time. But somebody decided to create this other riff of this cocktail and say, hey, this is the perfect one. So I'm gonna put it to the test here. We're gonna test them side by side here. The main difference in these is going to be what fills it up with that extra little bit of liquid. So on one side, you got the soda water. On the other side, you have the beer. I'm not gonna lie to you, I like beer more than I like soda water, so I'm interested to see which one's better. So first things first, let's go ahead and make the classic Americano, the one that everyone has probably had at some point in their life, or if you haven't, you should absolutely get on this because it's a must. Fill your highball glass all the way up to the ice. So first we're gonna go ahead and add probably what is the main ingredient in this cocktail, and that is gonna be our Campari here. I got a fresh, brand new bottle. I'm excited to use it. So we're gonna go with 1.5 ounce of Campari, and everything is gonna be dumped straight into the glass. So no shaker of any kind needed here. Oh, just a bright red, beautiful color. The next component, same measurements here, we're gonna go with 1.5 ounces, but choose any sweet vermouth of your choice here. In this case, I got Gallo, and we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, 1.5 ounces, and ooh, a little more, straight into the glass. Perfect. And last but not least, for your classic Americano, you're gonna go ahead and top it off with some soda water. I got the cans here of some Schweppes, whatever, however you pronounce it. Choose your soda water of your choice, but go ahead and just top it off. You have a very cool assortment of colors there, but it probably helps to stir it around a little bit to incorporate all those flavors. Now both these cocktails have the same garnish, so that makes it nice and easy, and it makes it fair in my opinion. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do a big old, these are basketball size oranges I got today. I don't know why I thought, go as big as I could, but we're gonna go ahead and take that, and then we're gonna cut it in half and give us a nice little wedge here. Maybe give it a nice little slit too, so it has a chance to hang on the glass. And here we have our Americano. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Very bitter because of the Campari, but it's a great drink. You got the Campari, you got the sweet vermouth, and then the soda water. I love the orange peel right at the top. Very light, refreshing. It's a very good drink. I mean, if you haven't had Americano, get on it, people. Now we gotta go ahead and make the opponent of the Americano, and that's the Americano Perfecto. So again, I'm already like, hey, like this is like the bad guy in every movie, or like any fighting movie that's like, you want this guy to lose because who the hell does he think he is? Oh, I'm just gonna call myself the old Perfecto. Like, to start this out though, we're gonna do the same thing and fill up our glass with a bunch of ice. Once again, we're going with Campari, same measurements. We're going with 1.5 ounces. And again, you're gonna get that beautiful neon red color all the way to the bottom. It's so nice not having to shake and work my arms out in these kind of drinks. Like I can just dump it in. Now here's the part that I struggled a little bit with when looking at this recipe, because there were multiple recipes that asked for 2 different kinds of sweet vermouth. It is sweet vermouth nonetheless, but it wanted 2 different brands. And then there were some other ones that said just do the same. I didn't know which one to go with, so I only had the one vermouth. So instead of going out and getting another one for just the purpose of this drink, I just stick with the same one here. So I don't know why it wants you to do different kinds if they think the 2 different vermouths are gonna collab in a different, I'm not sure. But in this case, we're just gonna go ahead and keep it the same so we can compare them fairly. And we're gonna go with another 1.5 ounces of Sweet Vermouth. That was a long drawn out way to tell you I was too lazy to go to the store and get another bottle of Sweet Vermouth. Right into the glass. Now here's where everything differs. Here's where everything changes and takes a complete left turn. We're not using soda water, we're using Pilsner beer. It specifically requested Pilsner beer. And I got what the original Pilsner beer brewed in 1842 was, and that's Pilsner Urquell here. So it's a Czechoslovakian beer, which I love because I'm Czech. I'm Czech, I think, somewhat in there. I don't know. Anyways, so in this case, we're gonna go ahead and just fill this up just like we do with the soda water, just with our beer. So go ahead and pop that. And Pilsner beer is gonna be a much lighter, it's gonna give you a nice hoppy aroma. It's probably anywhere from like 4.5% to 5% ABV, but I do really like Pilsner beer. So here we go, let's fill her up. That does not look the most appealing, and maybe it's because of the foam, I'm not sure. It's still kind of trying to figure itself out. As it is, the foam's disappearing there, and the colors are coming through. It actually looks kind of freaking sweet, so I'm nervous for the original Americano right now. Just like the last one, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir and we're gonna incorporate all the ingredients together. Still a little bit of foam. So it's good incorporated. I like the little bit of head at the top there. It looks pretty good and tasty. But now again, same garnish. We're just gonna go ahead and put our little orange wheel on there. And here is our Americano Perfecto. Let's go ahead and take a sip. Whew. I think it's time for a side-by-side on this one. So here we go. We have our two drinks, head to head. Let's see which one's better. What I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna put the fruit in both of them here. That doesn't, there's no reason other than the fact I just want them out of the way. So let's go ahead, let's sip them both. Just hard to go wrong with a classic. That one is good. I do as a tasty cocktail, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one to the OG Americano. The reason being is this is the drink. This is what it should be emulating. I get the bitterness, you get a little bit of the fruitiness from the orange here, and the soda water does not take over the cocktail. You know, it kind of dulls some of the flavors a little bit, but it doesn't take it over. Now with the Pilsner here, it just absolutely takes over this cocktail. It almost tastes like a fruity beer I'm tasting and not an Americano. You don't get the bitterness, you don't really taste the vermouth that much, it tastes good, it's a great cocktail, but it's hard to say that it's an Americano in the sense of the word. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the OG, the original wins. Everyone should be happy, everyone should be drinking this. Go ahead and try the Americano Perfecto. I believe it deserves a taste. It absolutely deserves it. Give them both a try, do a side-by-side. You tell me, maybe I'm wrong here, but if you have the chance, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video and comment away as much as you want. I have a couple of Americanos to drink. I hope you guys have a good one.